Imagine a world over 1400 years ago, a time when the Arabian Peninsula was a cradle of bustling trade routes and cultural exchange. Picture the 7th century, where the desert landscape was a strategic crossroads connecting the East and the West and fostering a rich tapestry of diverse cultures. Here, amidst the shifting sands and starlit skies, an epoch of profound transformation was brewing. In this historical setting, a monumental event was about to unfold that would change the course of human history forever. Born into the Quraysh tribe of Mecca, a young boy named Muhammad was about to embark on a journey that would transform the world. This journey began in the year 570, amidst the shifting sands of the Arabian Peninsula in the bustling trade city of Mecca. Here, a child who would later become the Prophet Muhammad was born. His early life was marked by hardship. Orphaned at a tender age, Muhammad was taken under the wing of his grandfather and later his uncle. Despite these early trials, he grew into a man of character and integrity, earning him the nickname Al-Amin, or the trustworthy, among his people. The society Muhammad was born into was deeply divided. Tribal loyalties ruled the day, and the line between the haves and the have-nots was starkly drawn. It was a time when power and wealth were the ultimate goals, and the weak and the poor were often left in the dust. In this turbulent environment, Muhammad found solace in solitude. He would often retreat to the solitude of the mountains around Mecca for contemplation and introspection. He was a man of deep thought, a man who questioned the world around him, a man searching for answers. As he grew older, Muhammad established himself as a successful merchant. He was known for his honesty, integrity, and fair dealings. His reputation led him to the service of a wealthy widow named Khadijah, who later became his wife. Their marriage was a happy one, marked by mutual respect and love. Muhammad was also known for his kindness and compassion. He was a man who felt the pain of others deeply and worked tirelessly to ease their suffering. He championed the cause of the underprivileged and stood up against social injustices. Yet beneath his outward success, Muhammad yearned for something more profound. He sought a higher truth, a deeper understanding of life and existence. Little did the world know this humble and honest merchant was destined for a higher calling. At the age of 40, a transformative event occurred. Muhammad, in the solitude of the cave of Hijrah, received the first revelation. It was a moment that would forever alter the course of his life, and indeed the history of the world. In the silent solitude of the cave, a presence filled the space. The angel Gabriel, a celestial messenger in many religious traditions, appeared before Muhammad. Gabriel, who was known as Jibril in Arabic, had a divine mandate. He brought forth words directly from the Almighty, words that Muhammad was chosen to receive. Gabriel's first words to Muhammad were, "Read." Muhammad, stunned and overwhelmed, replied that he was unable to read. Gabriel repeated his command 2 more times, each time met with the same response. On the 3rd command, Gabriel held Muhammad and recited the first verses that would form the basis of the Quran. "Read in the name of your Lord, who created man from a clinging form. Read, and your Lord is the most generous, who taught by the pen, taught man what he did not know." This was the beginning of a series of revelations that spanned over 2 decades, revelations that would come together to form the Quran, the holy book of Islam. It is believed to be the literal word of God as revealed to Muhammad. Its verses, known as ayahs, cover various aspects of life and beyond, providing guidance for moral, ethical, legal, and spiritual questions. But that night, in the solitude of the cave of Hira, Muhammad was filled with fear and confusion. He fled from the cave, trembling and seeking comfort in the arms of his wife, Khadijah. She reassured him, marking the beginning of his journey as the Prophet of Islam. With this divine encounter, Muhammad's life and the history of the world took a dramatic turn. The revelations he would continue to receive formed the foundations of a faith that today unites over 1 billion people across the globe. And so, the story of Islam had begun. Armed with the divine message, Muhammad began preaching a religion of monotheism, justice, and equality. This was a bold move in a society that was steeped in the traditions of polytheism and deeply entrenched tribal loyalties. Yet he spoke with conviction about the oneness of God. the need for moral integrity and the promise of life after death. The principles that Muhammad preached were simple yet profound. He emphasized social justice, urging his followers to care for the poor, the orphaned, and the downtrodden. He advocated for equality, stating that all humans, regardless of their race or social status, were equal in the eyes of God. He also stressed the importance of knowledge and learning, encouraging his followers to seek wisdom. As his teachings spread, Muhammad gained a diverse group of followers. Among the earliest were the poor, the slaves, and the marginalized, who found solace in his message of equality and justice. But there were also influential figures who embraced Islam, such as Abu Bakr, a wealthy merchant, and Umar ibn al-Khattab, a respected tribal leader. Yet, the path wasn't smooth. Muhammad and his followers faced intense resistance. The Quraysh, the dominant tribe in Mecca, felt threatened by this new faith that challenged their authority and the existing social order. They subjected the Muslim community to economic boycotts, social ostracism, and even physical persecution. Despite these hardships, Muhammad remained resolute. He continued to preach, drawing strength from his faith and the revelations he received. His followers too displayed remarkable resilience in the face of adversity, standing firm in their belief and commitment to Islam. These early years were defining moments in Islamic history. They were times of struggle, but also times of great courage and determination. The message of Islam, with its emphasis on justice, equality, and moral integrity, began to resonate in the hearts of people, slowly but surely transforming the society. Despite the challenges, the message of Islam began to resonate, gaining followers from all walks of life. In the face of increasing persecution, a pivotal decision was made. The Muslim community embarked on the Hijrah, a migration from Mecca to Medina. This wasn't simply a move from one city to another. The Hijrah was a journey of faith and survival, marking a monumental shift in Islamic history. The Muslims of Mecca, led by Prophet Muhammad, were facing escalating threats and relentless harassment. Their practice of this new faith had drawn the ire of Mecca's established powers, who were unwilling to tolerate this challenge to their traditional ways. But it wasn't just about escaping hostility. Prophet Muhammad had received a divine command to migrate, a revelation that assured him of a safer haven in Medina. There, the Muslim community could practice their faith unobstructed and continue to grow in peace. The Hijrah wasn't easy. It was a perilous journey through harsh, unforgiving desert terrain. Yet the Muslims pressed on, guided by their unwavering faith and the hope of a better future. Upon their arrival in Medina, the Muslims were welcomed with open arms. This was a turning point. Here in this city they found not just refuge, but the opportunity to establish a community rooted in the principles of their faith. The Hijrah holds a special place in Islamic history. It marks the beginning of the Islamic calendar, symbolizing a fresh start. This migration was more than a physical journey. It was a spiritual one that embodied the essence of sacrifice, resilience, and faith. The Hijrah's significance extends beyond historical context. It serves as a reminder of the trials faced by the early Muslims, their steadfastness in the face of adversity, and the transformative power of faith. It's a testament to the power of unity and the strength of a community bound by a shared belief. The Hijrah marked a new chapter for Islam, setting the stage for its growth and expansion. It was the dawn of a new era, one that would see Islam spread far beyond the boundaries of Medina, reaching corners of the world they could have only dreamed of. In Medina, a unique socio-political entity was formed. The foundations of the first Islamic state were laid. This was a monumental moment in history that would shape the course of the world for centuries to come. The Islamic State was established under the leadership of Prophet Muhammad, who was not just a spiritual guide, but also a political leader and a statesman. He introduced a new system of governance that was rooted in the principles of justice, equality, and compassion. These principles were enshrined in the Constitution of Medina, a document that served as the blueprint for this new state. It was a revolutionary document for its time, establishing rights and responsibilities for all citizens, regardless of their religion or social status. The Constitution of Medina fostered a sense of unity and community, providing a solid base for the expansion of Islam. This unity was not just spiritual but also political. Under the leadership of Prophet Muhammad, the Islamic State began to expand. He led his followers in a series of battles, and through diplomacy he brought many tribes under the banner of Islam. The expansion of Islam was not just a physical expansion across the Arabian Peninsula, but also a spiritual and cultural expansion. The message of Islam resonated with people, leading to a rapid increase in the number of followers. This new faith offered a sense of purpose, a sense of belonging, and a sense of justice that was appealing to many. The Islamic State was not just a political entity, but a vibrant cultural and intellectual hub. It was a place where science, arts, and literature flourished. It was a place where people from different backgrounds and beliefs coexisted and thrived. From a persecuted minority to a thriving state, Islam had made its mark on the sands of time. The establishment and expansion of the Islamic State is a testament to the resilience, determination, and vision of Prophet Muhammad and his followers. It is a story of faith, unity, and perseverance. It is a story that continues to inspire millions around the world today. The death of Prophet Muhammad did not mark the end of Islam. Rather, it marked the dawn of an enduring legacy. The Prophet's passing left his followers at an intersection. The resolution came through the caliphate system, an Islamic governance form led by a caliph who was deemed the Prophet's successor. Their duty was to uphold his teachings and guide the community. The caliphate system was initiated by Abu Bakr, a close associate of the Prophet. It lasted for centuries, promoting unity and facilitating the propagation of Islam. From the Arabian Peninsula's arid deserts, the message of Islam echoed across the world, reaching remote corners of the globe. Within 100 years of the Prophet's death, Islam had spread extensively across Asia, Africa, and parts of Europe. It was not just a religion that spread, but a civilization characterized by unique art, architecture, literature, and legal systems. The Islamic civilization's legacy has had a lasting impact on the world. Islamic scholars made significant contributions to mathematics, astronomy, medicine, philosophy, and other knowledge fields. They preserved ancient Greek and Roman texts, laid foundations for the scientific method, and introduced revolutionary concepts like algebra and zero. Islamic civilization's impact is still visible today in architectural marvels like Spain's Alhambra and India's Taj Mahal, both bearing the unmistakable mark of Islamic art and architecture. The influence of Islam is deeply woven into our lives, from the Arabic numerals we use daily to the numerous words of Arabic origin in the English language. The rich history and profound teachings of Islam continue to shape billions of lives worldwide. Its legacy is not just a historical phenomenon, but a living part of our shared human heritage, a testament to the enduring power of faith, knowledge, and community. Through its rich history and profound teachings, Islam continues to shape the lives of billions worldwide. Its legacy is not just a historical phenomenon, but a living, breathing part of our shared human heritage, a testament to the enduring power of faith, knowledge, and community. And there you have it, a glimpse into the captivating tapestry of faith that we've unraveled in our exploration of Chronicles of Faith, the origins of Islam. In summary, across the span of 1400 years, Islam has journeyed from the heart of the Arabian Peninsula to every corner of the world. From its birth in the arid sands of Mecca, nurtured by the life and teachings of Prophet Muhammad, Islam's message of monotheism and unity has resonated with billions around the globe. Recall the humble beginnings of Prophet Muhammad. Born into a world consumed by idolatry and social injustice, he was chosen to receive the divine revelation and bring forth a new faith. Through his life, we witnessed the struggles and tribulations he faced, yet he stood firm, guided by the revelations he received. Our journey took us through the pivotal moment of the revelation. In the solitude of the cave of Hijrah, the angel Gabriel descended upon Muhammad, delivering the message that would shape the course of history. The words read in the name of your Lord marked the beginning of an era, the genesis of a faith that would spread across continents. We explored the message of Islam, a call to monotheism, justice, and equality. Prophet Muhammad, with his charisma and wisdom, attracted a band of early followers who stood by him undeterred by the backlash from the Meccan society. Then came the Hijrah, a momentous event that marked a turning point in Islamic history. The migration from Mecca to Medina signified the transition from persecution to the establishment of an Islamic state, where the principles of Islam were put into practice. As we navigated through the establishment of the Islamic State in Medina, we saw how Islam expanded beyond the Arabian Peninsula, carried forth by the spirit of its followers. The legacy of Islam, enriched with scientific, artistic and cultural contributions, has left an indelible mark on human civilization. In this incredible journey, we trace the origins and history of Islam, a faith that began in the harsh desert environment of Arabia and spread across the world. We bore witness to the resilience of Prophet Muhammad, the unwavering faith of the early Muslims, and the transformative power of the Islamic message. As we delve into the annals of history, we uncover the incredible journey of Islam, a testament to the enduring power of faith and the human spirit. We hope this journey into the origins of Islam has inspired you, enlightened you, and sparked a desire to learn more. If you've enjoyed this exploration, and if you want more insightful videos like this, we would be thrilled if you could support us. How? It's simple, just hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It's your support that fuels our passion to produce such content. And remember, every like, every share, every subscription helps us bring more such enlightening content your way. But don't just stop there. We encourage you to engage with us. Leave a comment below about what you found most intriguing about the origins of Islam. Or perhaps you have a question, an observation, or simply want to share your thoughts. We would love to hear from you. And finally, if there's a topic you'd like us to cover in our next video, do let us know. We're always looking for new ideas, and who better to guide us than our valued viewers? And as we sign off from this episode, we leave you with a quote from Prophet Muhammad that encapsulates the spirit of learning. Seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep growing.